There are men who chase attention, and then there are men who quietly buy the buildings attention lives in. Most people have never heard his name. He never gave interviews. He never posted on social media. He never stood in front of a camera talking about mindset. Yet by the time he was 62, he controlled over 40% of the commercial real estate in his city. Not because he was loud, not because he was flashy, because he understood one thing most people never will. Ownership is louder than image. He didn't start rich. In fact, he started invisible. Small apartment, immigrant parents, no connections, no legacy money, just observation. While everyone else chased opportunity, he studied patterns. He noticed something early. Every flashy entrepreneur in town would rise fast, open restaurants, buy cars, throw parties, and 5 years later, gone. Bankrupt, over-leveraged, forgotten. But the landlords? They never disappeared. They didn't post success quotes. They didn't drive Ferraris. They just collected rent. Quietly, relentlessly, predictably. And that's when he made a decision that would shape his entire life. He would never chase income. He would chase control. In his 20s, while friends were starting exciting ventures, he did something boring. He worked a stable job, saved aggressively, bought a small duplex, lived in one unit, rented the other. No applause. No one clapped for that. But here's what happened. While his friends were upgrading apartments and lifestyles, he was upgrading assets. That duplex turned into 2 more properties. The properties turned into a small strip mall. And that strip mall turned into leverage. Because here's the hidden truth. Banks don't respect noise. They respect collateral. By his 40s, he didn't look rich. But if you mapped the city, you'd see something strange. The cafe on the corner, his. The pharmacy next to it, his building. The parking lot behind the office complex, also his. He never chased trends. He chased foundations. And foundations don't trend. They endure. But here's where it gets interesting. He had rules. Rules most people would never follow. Rule number 1, never compete in public. If a deal became noisy, crowded, or hot, he walked away. Why? Because attention inflates prices, and inflated prices kill margins. He preferred the overlooked block, the ugly building, the boring investment, because boring assets compound quietly. Rule number 2, never increase lifestyle with income. Every time his portfolio grew, he didn't upgrade his car. He didn't move to a mansion. He increased reserves. He strengthened liquidity. He prepared for downturns. And when recessions hit, he didn't panic. He bought. While others were desperate to sell. That's how he doubled his holdings during economic collapse. Not by bravery, by preparation. Rule number 3, control beats cash flow. Most people think wealth is about how much money you make per month. He thought differently. He wanted influence over supply. He wanted ownership of location. He wanted long-term leverage. If you control the land, you control the narrative. Tenants come and go. Brands rise and fall. But the land remains. And so does the man who owns it. Now here's the part no one talks about. He was misunderstood. People called him cheap, reserved, unambitious, because he didn't show success. But hidden wealth often looks like discipline. It looks like restraint. It looks like silence. The loud ones looked successful early. He looked average for decades, until suddenly he wasn't. At 55, he stopped working, not because he retired, but because he no longer needed active effort.